I'm just gonna preface this video by saying Marcel is sitting right next to me playing Xbox with Troy, because Troy's a little bitch and he's now playing in ASMR so that I don't have to hear him yell at the television. So if you hear raging, say where the roads go, only in time. I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted to see, and it was between a get ready with me / Q&A or trying Asian snacks, which I'm not sure in the order these are going up, so if you see that one first, hello from the future. So let's do a Q&A. Marcel, your Xbox sounds like it's gonna explode. So for this get ready with me, I'm going to be using my NYX Ultimate palette. I just picked this up the other day and I am actually obsessed with it. I think it is probably one of the best palettes I've ever owned. I think I'm biased, but I am probably going to be using the oranges and the yellows, but I really I'm saying actually way too much right now. I love this palette. This is the first thing besides lipstick that I have used by NYX, so I was quite excited when I first got it. Someone actually sent me a bunch of these questions on Instagram a long time ago. I just saved them. Hello, if these are your questions, please comment down below. So this is more of like a get to know me kind of video because I recently hit 700 subscribers and I just figured I haven't let you guys know in a while what's up, who am I, who is she. So the first question here is, what's your name? And for all of you who don't know, my name is Ashley and my name was supposed to be Edna Rose. Could you imagine? So that was a thing. The next question is, do you have any nicknames? And I do. I have quite a few nicknames. Ever since I was a kid, my parents and my Uncle Bob, who is passed, would call me Rue for two reasons. One, Rue McClanahan from the Golden Girls, aka Blanche. And two, I loved Rue from Winnie the Pooh so much that that became my nickname. Two, my mother has always called me Dominique. She believes in my modeling capabilities more than anybody else in the entire world. And that is the name that she gave to me because I am so beautiful to her that she wanted to give me a beautiful name. And three, Marcel calls me Goose. And that is the cutest nickname I've ever been called in my entire life, probably. So I'm fine with that. Number three, what is your age? So I'm turning 25 in a couple months. What the fuck? 25 already. I'm just gonna go ahead and dig into this orange here. So I remember being like 13 and wondering what it would be like to live on my own and all that shit. And now I'm here, man. I'm 25 years old almost, and it's crazy to me. I often still get mistaken for anywhere between 18 and 21. I'm not complaining in most cases, but I'm legal to drink here and in the States, so it gets old. Next, when is your birthday? November 22nd. And I was born in the year 1993, which makes that 30 years to the day that JFK was assassinated. Yes, I am JFK reincarnated. I'm kidding. Or am I? So the next question is, what is your horoscope? And I was born on the cusp of Sagittarius and Scorpio, which makes me one crazy bitch. I'm kidding. So I'm gonna use these makeup brushes here. These are the Harry Potter wand inspired brushes. I really like them a lot. They're very good. So I'm just gonna blend that out with this yellow. Actually, I'm gonna use both yellows here to just kind of blend that out. And I was born I believe there's 4 days that involve the cusp of Sagittarius Scorpio, and I know for sure that that is called the cusp of revolution. So look that up if you were born anywhere between, I think, the 18th and the 24th, I want to say, of November. The next question here is, are you single or taken? And I have been in a very happy relationship for the past 3 years with Marcel. We started dating on Halloween 2015, and in that time I was going through a very rough time in my life. Marcel was the one that kind of, I don't want to say saved my life, but saved my life. Do you have any siblings? No, I do not, but I do have 2 boys that I like to call my brothers, Michael and Jacob, and Keely, my cousin, has been the absolute closest thing to a sibling that I've ever had in my life. I am obsessed with this mustardy yellow color I'm getting here, and I really hope that the lighting is translating because my phone is dark right now. I'm really gonna focus this color like in my, not my eyeball, thank you, in my inner corner here, because I love this yellow so much. And I actually really like these metal brushes. I didn't think I would be able to use them as well, but they have really good like finger grip in there. So the next question is, what are your favorite colors? What is your favorite color? And my favorite colors are purple and blue and green and yellow. Obviously, oh my god, I'm wearing all of my favorite colors. My hair currently is purple, green, and blue. Like, why not just live your best colorful life? And my makeup is yellow, but I also obviously am a big fan of black, which is not a color, it's a shade, and I'm not gonna get roasted today, thank you. So there you go. Do I like dogs or cats more? And I'm just gonna say I'm an animal person. I'm not picky, but I am allergic to dogs, like longer hair dogs. I think it's fur and not hair that I'm allergic to. And I am deeply, deathly allergic to horses. My goodness. My parents and I, if you guys watched a couple of vlogs back, we went to the racetrack with the horses, and by the time we left, I thought I was going to have a sinus infection. Like, not literally, but I was in so much like sinus pain. I'm also allergic to rabbits, but thankfully Marissa's little floof does not bother me whatsoever. But that's probably because I have not touched her with my bare hands. I just admire her from afar because Boodle is a sweet baby. So do I have any pets? Yes, I do have pets. You guys probably see my cats in... My mirror just died. My batteries just died on my new mirror. No! Anyways, you guys probably see my cats in like every single video. There's Rinny, Peep, who is also named Jim Halpert, Ace, Ginger, and Bean. I also have a gecko named Roger Waters, after the lead singer of Pink Floyd, but he lives with my mom because she's really grown an attachment to him. Next question is my favorite TV show. My favorite TV show of all time is Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time with my whole heart and soul. My favorite character is Marceline, and a fun fact for you, I put this on my Instagram last night. Marceline cannot digest syrup, and neither can I. So, much relate. I also really love Lady Rainicorn. She is just a beautiful specimen of rainbow. My other favorite TV shows are The Office. I am obsessed with The Office. I am probably on my 8th run of watching it all over again. I love it so much. America's Next Top Model is my shit. Excuse me. I love reality TV shows. I love old cheesy reality TV shows like Flavor of Love. Yes. The Pussycat Dolls, Find the Search for Girlicious. Yes. Any of that I love. The next question is your favorite movie. So I have a couple. My favorite movie of all time ever is The Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill. I'm not gonna get started on Buffalo Bill. But also Step Brothers is one of my favorite movies, and I've mentioned this in a video before, but that is how Marcel and I really bonded, because we both love Step Brothers so much. I have an insane man crush. I guess I'm not a man, so I mean just a normal crush on John C. Reilly. I don't know why, but I do. The next question is, do you like K-pop? And I can honestly say I've never listened to K-pop, but I do appreciate the dedication those people have to their craft. I really do. So next I'm gonna take this Annabelle, my chrome single eyeshadow. I love these so much. You just put them right, like they're just straight pigment. You just put them right on your eyelid. They're beautiful and very inexpensive. On sale, I get them for about $3.99. But anyways, the next question is, who is your favorite singer? And I don't really have a favorite singer, but my favorite band in the whole entire world is Tool. I worship Tool so much. I am so excited for their new album. I've been waiting 12 years. I also really, really love the band Him and Nine Inch Nails, Rob Zombie, obviously, White Zombie. I love Marilyn Manson. I love any sort of like obscure music. I really love 90s electric dance music. I don't know when this started getting into like my favorite kind of music, but there you go. So the next question is my dream job, and I would have to say either some sort of entertainer working with like definitely YouTube. I love doing YouTube, but like I don't want that to be like my main job. I would love to work with like children who are just going through some shit and just to be a line of support for them because I've been in some shit and I understand. I would also really love to be a funeral director slash like the person who embalms bodies and just like the mortuary makeup artist. That's where I was getting with that because I am so fascinated by that whole world of death. The next question is my favorite subject when I was in school, and I would have to say art. And I do, attribute a lot of my art skills to my makeup skills. I just practice my whole entire life away. And that's really how you get better at anything. And I love doing art. I always do as many crafts as I can in my adult life. Any way that I can just really feel creative. I always try to stay creative, and I always DIY stuff for our house, and a lot of the things in our house I've done myself. So it's just a sense of accomplishment that you feel when you work on an art project or like a DIY project, The next question is, do I have any bad habits? And I would definitely have to say I swear like a trucker. My grandma hates it more than anything in the world. She always cuts me off if she notices I say a swear word. But I also bite my nails so bad to the point where I bleed and it hurts sometimes. It's more of an anxiety thing, I guess, but like TV shows and movies make me anxious and I bite my nails. That I hate. The next question is, do I have a craving for anything? I always have a craving for Red Lobster. If someone wants to pay for me to go to Red Lobster, I will not object. The next question is cake or cookies? I'm gonna say cookies all the way. I love Chips Ahoy cookies. Ask anyone. I could eat a whole bag in one sitting. I'm proud of that. I will never stop being proud of that. I've never really been, I'm going to have to throw this foundation out pretty soon. I have never really been much for cake. Unless it's ice cream cake from Dairy Queen, then we could talk. The next question is, do I like spending time with family? I do, but I don't like being judged, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I just don't like to be told that my life decisions are wrong, or I'm living my life and I'm happy, and that's all. I don't need anybody to influence that. Does anybody else ever give themselves like 5 chins to like blend down to their neck? The next question is, do I eat in or eat out more? And I would have to say, maybe a lot of you can agree with me, I eat out more when it is warmer out because I don't want to cook. But like when it's cold out, I love cooking. I love using my slow cooker. I love making like comfort food and home cooked meals. So I guess I eat out more when it's hot out, and in the colder months I cook in more. So the next question is, what word do I use the most? And I would have to say like. A lot of you could probably relate to that too, but I also use, I prefer, like this is a preference. I use the word genuinely and honestly a lot because I feel like it conveys how I'm truly feeling. Like if I can get that feeling across to you, like I'm being honest with you, or like I'm telling you my genuine feelings, like that's why I'm using those words, you know? So the next question is my top 3 social media platforms. I'm going to have to say Instagram for one. I love Instagram with my whole heart and soul. I've worked so hard to build the following that I have right now, and you can follow me at deadgrl.superstar. Just as I look terrifying right now, but I love I mean, I guess I don't use like very many social media platforms. I really just use Instagram. I hate Facebook. I hate Facebook more than anything in the world because I hate Messenger. I don't fucking like when people can see that I'm online. Don't bother me. I'm not here. I don't want to conversate. I want to talk to you. There's a couple people that I love talking to. I don't care. Please message me all you want. You know who you are. But honestly, I have my notifications off a lot of the time. I can't be bothered to be on Facebook. I can't be bothered to use Messenger. I really can't be bothered to keep up a conversation a lot of the time because I'm not the kind of person that just sits on their phone all day on Messenger just waiting for conversation, you know? It's just, that's not me. I'm a very independent person. I like to do things and not be bothered. I think I've already said that I don't like to be bothered. The next question is, what is the longest I have ever stayed awake? And I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I stayed awake for like 3 days one time because I thought that I was the shit. And I'm like, I can do this. I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna stay up forever and it's gonna be fine. It was not fine. Bitch, I started hallucinating that I was in King of the Hill. And I vividly remember that shit. Terrifying. Have you done anything illegal? I'm not gonna get into that, but one thing I will share with you was one of the really big like regrets that I have in my life is when I was with my ex. He had some pretty reckless friends, and one night they decided to take this kid's van and drive over everybody's like sidewalk or their grass where there was no sidewalk, so it was just their recycling out, and he drove over and knocked over everybody's recycling. I never felt more like an asshole in my life. Next is, do you swear a lot? And I already answered that. I happen to swear like a motherfucking trucker. Me trying to contour my problems away. Oh, hell no. I'm just trying to put some color back in my face because I was white as a ghost. Next is the favorite place, my favorite place. My fingers are all full of powder. That is so gross. My favorite place that I've ever been to, and I would definitely have to say when I went to Florida in 2010 with my family, and me and Keely got to spend so much time together, and we went to Islands of Adventure, and I lived my best comic book life. It was just one of the most memorable experiences that I've ever had. Just, you know, we went to a Disney water park, but not Disney, and like, it was such a good time. It was such a pure time in my life. My first time at Hot Topic, and like, you know, my first time at an Olive Garden. That was my favorite trip, my favorite place I've been to. The next is, do you game or do you do gaming? Yes, I play Xbox. I used to be exclusively PlayStation only because I believe that PlayStation offers better exclusives. But when Marcel and I first started dating, I would borrow his Xbox and I would play Mortal Kombat all the time. But in reality, I had no idea how to work an Xbox One because me being an absolute Luddite, if you guys don't know what that means, it's people who do not believe in technology. I did not understand that Xbox One home screen, man. Obviously because I played PlayStation 3 majority of my adult life. But my favorite game in the whole entire world is Infamous 1, 2, and the DLC for number 1, I believe. And I love all the BioShock games. Currently, we bought the Crash Bandicoot trilogy because Marcel won Employee of the Month and got a gift card. So we splurged and got that game. And I love Pac-Man. There's a video game called Pac-Man DX Championship Extreme, and that is my shit. I also used to really be into Warcraft. I played Warcraft all the time, but I used to play on cracked servers, so it always spawned me into areas where I was a level like 13 and I would get spawned into like level 50 areas and just die immediately. I also really used to play StarCraft. I love StarCraft number 1 on my old PC. That was one of my favorite games. I love StarCraft. And if someone could hook me up with a Dance Dance Revolution at home, I would be grateful. Next is where do I buy my clothing? And actually I thrift a lot of my clothing. I don't believe in paying absolute full price for something because either I'm just gonna hate it in a couple of months or I'm just gonna find out, or like, you know, I just don't have anything to like match it, or like I buy it thinking it's gonna fit and it doesn't fit because I don't try anything on. So I just thrift a lot of my clothing because I realized that I can have my dream wardrobe if I thrift it and spend a fraction of the price. Also, if you look out for sales at the thrift stores, sometimes they do like 50% off entire store, or like some certain tags are like 25% off this, 75% off certain things. So that's where I get a lot of my clothing from. You can find really good name brand stuff too if you just look. If you just take the time and look around a thrift store, you can find some really good things. I also get a lot of my clothing when Forever 21 or Ardeen has free shipping, no minimum, because you can get some really cute stuff for like $5 and not have to pay shipping, and it comes here in like 3 days. So fun fact for you, a lot of my clothes are from Forever 21, but I don't care because I am not trying to impress anyone but myself. I honestly spent so many years in high school being like, oh, I want to be like all the other girls who have all these name brand clothing and like whatever. But you know what? I'm 25 almost, and I finally figured out my aesthetic, my style, what looks best for me, and that all I have to do is go to a damn thrift store and thrift me a good plaid shirt. That's all. I have really been going for like a fluffy eyebrow lately, and I love this Maybelline Fiber Voluminizer. It's the Brow Precise. I really love this so much. Let's finish the bottom lash line because I am looking a little bit janky. So, next, my favorite pair of shoes. I love Converse, I love combat boots, and I actually have come to love my Toms. So I'm gonna keep that one short and sweet. I am gonna go for something extreme, and I'm gonna put some blue. I think I'm gonna blend these two blues right here on my bottom lash line because I think that'll be really pretty. What is my favorite kind of pizza? Oh, wow. Yeah, we're gonna have to put some base on that first. My favorite kind of pizza is pepperoni, bacon, pineapple. Yes, because it does belong on pizza. Thank you. Don't at me. I love green olives. I love mushrooms, but it has to be canned mushrooms, not fresh mushrooms. And double cheese, please and thank you. Next is McDonald's or KFC. I'm gonna choose McDonald's 11 out of 10 times. Next is, do you consider yourself tall or short? I am 5'7", so I consider myself to be average. Next is, do you have straight or curly hair? I have hair that has a mind of its own. It's just kind of out there and large if I don't tame it properly. But I do prefer to have curls. I really do prefer to have curls. I just realized that like I'm doing my eyes the same color that my school colors were, and I'm feeling very spirited right now.
No, like yeah, your highlighter.
Hey, Whisper 3000.
It's like you're trying to learn them, right?
Marcel, I'm filming! So I'm actually going to do my liner, lashes, mascara, all of that crap off camera because that's really annoying for me to watch and to do and to talk through. So I'm gonna go ahead and BRB. Oh, let me just first say that I did go ahead and just pack this blue right here on my lower lash line, and then I blended it out with this blue right here and a little bit of that teal right there because it's so beautiful. Okay, so I finished a liner, lashes, and my inner corner highlight, which is just the same Annabelle. Oh no. Okay, so last here is lipstick, and I've conveniently put all of my lipsticks in this bin here. So I'm not sure what would go with this look. I was thinking to go with a gold, but I think that's too much gold. So probably just gonna go with a nude again, as per usual. All right, I'm gonna use this because I'm trying to use it up. This is just the sample of the Kat Von D Everlasting liquid lipstick in Ludwig. So one of the last questions I'm gonna answer is really funny because Joe and I realized this weekend that we both love Vines so damn much. And this last question here is, what is your favorite Vine? And I have so many favorite Vines. I even have a video dedicated to Vine, but I will have to say that my favorite Vine in the whole world would probably either be, he needs some milk.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Or, step the fuck up, Kyle.
Step the fuck up, Kyle!
Or, I'm a bad bitch, you can't kill me.
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch, you can't kill me.
Or, I could go on all day, but Vine is such a wholesome thing, and I love it so much. One of my favorite internet videos, though, I hated Vine when it was a thing, because I didn't understand it. I don't know if it's a Vine or if it's just a video, but like the video of that kid that falls off his skateboard and the other one's like, it's okay, man, it was just a damn ass rock. That kills me every single time.
It was this damn ass rock.
In conclusion, I just love Vine so much that if you put a Vine compilation on, I guarantee I will recite almost all of them for you, which I did from the hotel bathroom this weekend. I need to get out more. So this last question here, I wasn't ever going to talk about on my channel, but I think we're deep enough into a video right now that it's fine. When was your first kiss? So let me just set the scene for you. Day after my birthday, 2007, grade 9. Walking through the park in a pair of Uggs, which I was slipping and sliding my way through with this boy that I liked. Who, I'm not going to go into detail because it'll be too easy to find out who it is. So, he was eating a bag of Cheetos. I hope that you can see where this is going. This boy proceeded to finish his bag of Cheetos, litter his garbage on the ground, and then shove his tongue, his Cheeto tongue, in my mouth. I don't like Cheetos anymore. So, I guess I'm gonna leave this video here. If you guys enjoyed seeing how I got this look, please leave me a comment down below. If you guys want to see more Get Ready With Me's, I will be posting look pictures, like pictures of this on my Instagram, so go ahead and follow me. I will leave that link down below. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in my next video. Sayonara, suckers.